Our first speaker will be Wolfgang Käfer from Marquardt, who will be talking to us about printed electronics, why it's difficult to leave the trough of disillusionment.
Okay, thank you very much for the kind introduction, Scott. Also like to thank TechBrick for the great event here on the stage, and especially Kasha for convincing me to speak to you today. So good afternoon, all of you. I'm pretty pleased that the room is rather full. I hope it's not only because this is the only session which is ongoing right now in parallel. Before I start, some words to my person. I'm a senior technical specialist at Marquardt. I'm working in the pre-development department, doing pre-development, doing a lot of tech scouting. My main topics are functional and decorative surfaces and printed electronics. So, short agenda. I cannot spare you some slides presenting our company. You cannot delete them from our templates, at least if it goes to our marketing department. Before then telling you what we do with printed electronics at Marquardt, I would like to give you a short introduction and motivation why we do printed electronics at Marquardt, and also how I came to this name of this presentation. At the end, I would like to conclude with some obstacles, opportunities I see, so especially where are we at printed electronics at Marquardt. So who we are? We are a mechatronic company, family owned. We celebrate our 100th anniversary. Next year we have around 10,000 employees worldwide. So here you see some of our products. What do we do? It's also written here on the slide. Some of you are always in touch with us. So in the car, for example, if you operate your steering wheel switches or a touchpad, you touch some of our components maybe. If it's about opening or starting your car, you can use a key fob, which we produce, or we have also integration into smartphones. A rather new market for us since a couple of years is e-mobility. Here, if you charge your car, we have parts and components in the charging socket. It's also that we produce components, electrical components for batteries and for fuel cells. Another big market for us is trucks and off-road. We also do industrial switches. We do standard switches, sensors, control elements for industry and home applications. So now to the competencies and technologies we have at Marquardt. As already mentioned, we are a mechatronic company. We started as a pure manufacturer of simple switches. Now we do mechatronics, which is electronics, mechanics, and software. We have around 1,300 engineers worldwide. We produce, develop everywhere where our customers are, so that's also around the globe. We have a high level of vertical integration in manufacturing. We do stamping of metals, that's our core where we come from regarding the switches. We do plastic molding, different 1K, 2K, 3K. We do electronics production and also assembly of the final parts. So now to the motivation. So why are we dealing with printed electronics at Marquardt, and how does this title what has this title have to do with this? So the point is, printed electronics are in focus at Marquardt since roughly 10 years now. So I've been coming to Berlin since 2016. That's also nearly 10 years, and that was at that time Printed Electronics Europe. So I think it's fitting if I show here a picture from ID TechX, and you see pretty well how the megatrends and the technologies there have an overlapping with our portfolio. The problem now is on the right side a little bit. We still have only very few applications regarding printed electronics at Marquardt. And I think you all know the Gartner hype cycle. When I started with printed electronics 10 years ago, I was quite enthusiastic. At the moment, I would say we are slowly getting out of the trough of disillusionment, but it's still a long way to go to reach the plateau of productivity. So that's why I have chosen this title. Also, in other words, it's not as easy as it seems to get the printed electronics in serious production. So having said this, now I'm really coming to the things we are doing with printed electronics at Marquardt. So what you see here is a